Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Fall Guys. I'm Octopaul and I've got to say some stuff that you told me to say in the last episode. But as well as that, I came up with a really complex challenge. So we've got the Hex-A-Gone Trials mode back again for 2 whole days, and I played a bunch of it, and I set myself a very silly challenge, which was I had to always be the highest bean on the map. I was always gonna have to be the last one on my particular layer. So let's see how it went. This is the first game. So even at the beginning here, you want to try and stay up the top as high as possible, but if you were paying close attention there, you will notice that the white Christmas tree did actually fall down a bit slower than I did. But anyway, we can still try and win, can't we? I can still practice, because this not only is going to take some incredible skill, but also a little bit of luck and a whole lot of practice. So luckily on this layer, wait a second, I saw another bean in the distance. There he is, the orange bean fell down after I did. So this is very much a practice run, this first round here, just to show you how difficult this will be. You might think to yourself, but I do this every time I win. You probably don't. It is a lot harder than you think, staying above and remaining as the last bean per layer. What's a challenge if it isn't hard? Or should that be if it isn't easy? If it is easy? I don't know, I've completely lost my mind. Honestly, this challenge took a toll on my brain. But there we go, look, we got a win on the first attempt, but it doesn't count towards the challenge. A win's cool and all that, but it's not quite good enough. Let's see how it goes, and let's see how many crowns we kick off the episode with. 1,880. Pretty pleased with that. Second attempt, and there is a gold knight/chicken on the lobby. I'm not even thinking I'm going to win this one, let alone be the highest. But I am. I'm the highest on the first layer. That could technically be one of the most difficult ones to stay the highest on, because a little bit of luck and spawn position is required. And it looks to me like I stay up higher than everyone else that time as well, but it's all down the drain in that moment right there, as you can see. Still at least 2 beans were higher than me. But of course, we want to see if I can beat the lower gold knight, upper gold chicken. Is it possible? Can it be done? They're only a bottom half gold knight. How many crowns is that? It's got to be close to 3,000, I think. And there they are, look! Absolutely fearsome. I'm quaking in my little bean boots. But something's got to be done. I decide to survey my area. I run into the chicken knight again. I try cutting them off, and we grab the remaining players in my area of the map. Then I decide to do a cheeky tactic, skipping the tiles here so that I have a way back if I need it. This is always a very good thing to try, and 5 people were spectating me there for a moment, and the gold knight is gone. I keep saying gold knight, but they're only a lower half gold knight, and this is where I use my way back. Now I think I've become a lot better at Hex-A-Gone in the most recent seasons, and there we have another win. Okay, third attempt. And it's already a fail because I managed to jump onto the alien guy's platform, but I bounce off and fall down before them. Now this is the third attempt, and I'm already thinking, have I bitten off more than I can chew? Is this even a possible challenge? I have no idea. Maybe it's just I have a crush on Caboose, Semi-10 and Stentric that's throwing me off of this challenge. Maybe it's just too difficult. Yeah, I really said it. You guys really wanted to make me say that one, didn't you? Why are you so cruel? That is factually incorrect, if you were wondering. But thanks for making me say it. You got what you wanted. That was my forfeit from the last episode. And this whole time, I kind of preferred the second place comment, which was great. They just wanted me to say some of the most difficult words in the English language. And that would have sounded like this. Pseudo-hypoparathyroidism, floxinor cinehilipilification, anti-disestablishmentarianism, honorifica bilitudinitatibus, pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, thyroparathyroidectomized, dichlorodifluoromethane, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and hippopotomonstrosis quipedaliophobia. And funnily enough, that last one is actually the meaning of the phobia of long words, which is just cruel really, isn't it? So it's looking close at the bottom here. But we managed to seal the victory, but fail the challenge once again. Let's see what the fourth attempt has to show. You may notice if you look closely that I once again failed at the first hurdle. And I'm really thinking that the first bit is probably going to be the most difficult. If I can get that first bit down, we might be okay, but still, of course, it's worth practicing. And I failed at the second bit as well. But who cares? When the skin and the outfit is this cute. Look at my little frog guy. He's very green. He's got frog slippers and a frog backpack. But I do stay highest on this level. Staying highest on Hex-A-Gone actually isn't always the best strategy. It's good up to a point, but sometimes you actually need to drop down even if you have more tiles on your level to cut someone else off, or to basically claim an area of the map for your own. Now the reason I think I've become a lot better at Hex-A-Gone recently is I've become a lot better at planning ahead, looking around, seeing what areas I need to claim, really planning ahead. Hex-A-Gone is very much a strategic final, as long as you don't get just really bad luck with loads of people running around everywhere. As long as you got a little bit of time to plan ahead. And obviously you need some jump dive mechanics here, they can really save you. But if you're looking a long way ahead, counting tiles very quickly in your head, seeing what way you need to go, knowing where you need to be for the next 2 floors even, sometimes 3, then it can get you a lot more wins. And here, it all comes down to timing. I just make sure to dive last to get another crown. The wins? Going well. The challenge? Not so much. Maybe we'll do better this time. Nope. Once again, failed at the first hurdle. But, as always, a challenge wouldn't be fun if I just completed it straight away, would it? There would be no challenge aspect. I do my trick here again of skipping some tiles, so that I have a bridge on the way back, and then I realise there's someone over here that I need to cut off. So I steal their tile, they can't jump to my area, and I've got loads of orange tiles left. But they managed to actually get quite a few blue tiles below. Luckily for me, there are a few on the other side here, and I decide to safely take them. Now, we've not got much left on the purple, and this statue person, I can't remember what the skin is doing very well. But they made a little misplay there, a bit of a mistake, and went for the yellow tiles that were very spread out. Whereas I was able to land here on quite a big selection of islands full of yellow tiles. But then I obviously need to look to see how much they have left on the blue. They're jumping across the map on the spread out tiles. I'm thinking I probably still have more yellow tiles than they have blue, but it doesn't matter, because they fell into the slime anyway, trying to do a very long jump. Okay, here is the, I think, 5th attempt? Maybe 6th? Oh, it's looking very good so far. I am the last on the purple layer. Now I see that other player there just spam jumping, so I kind of walk near them. And we've got quite a few tiles left on the yellow layer here. I kind of want to turn the camera around so that I can see if there's anyone left, but I also do not want to mess up. But if you look carefully, you'll see that there is no one left on the yellow. So that's 2 layers in a row where I have remained the highest. But now we have a tense standoff against this beanbot, and I have to be very careful which parts of the map I choose to go on. But I do get incredibly lucky and cut them off. Everyone else falls off the purple layer before me, so I'm the last on the purple layer. But now we have so many tiles, and quite a lot of players, so I try taking them out, which almost costs me the challenge there. I almost fall down. Second attempt goes a lot better. However, I almost get grabbed myself there, and we find the perpetually jumping bean again. But I figure because they're just spam jumping, they probably don't really know what they're doing, so I don't need to get a massive area of the map to stay on. I've got a few tiles to myself, but there's still this beanbot on this level. Wait a second. Nope, it's just me. The bouncing bean has also left this level, so now I need to chase the beanbot down, cut them off, so I can remain the highest bean left on the blue tiles. Once again, I'm somehow successful. Thank you, Beanbot, for just kind of tripping over there and falling down a layer. But it's not over yet. Or is it? It looks like there's a lot of purple tiles left below me. And there's not actually many players left. I've still got loads of blue up here. Could this be it? Could this be the round? I can see one of the other beans, two of the other beans down below. And they're a long way down. I'm so tense that I actually make a little mistake there, but it's still enough to secure the victory and actually complete the challenge. I watched this back to double check, and I couldn't believe it. It really was a very hard challenge to complete, but an incredibly satisfying one. It's really fun. Attempt this one yourself, if you're up to the challenge, but I wanted to see if I could do it again. The answer? No. We fall straight through a layer here, but as I completed the challenge in not too many opportunities, I decided to at least make the video a bit longer here and give you some more Hex-A-Gone wins. As proud as I am of the amount that I improved during this event, I think my ability to see the future and kind of work out where I need to be and be a little bit more proactive with cutting off other people and grabbing them where necessary helped me to win this one a lot more than I have done in the past. Hex-A-Gone was one of my favourite finals, but I feel it's become quite a bit harder to win than it used to be, because everyone's got that much better at it. They all know how to play it. Sometimes. Although to me, I actually find it more of a challenge when there are players that don't really know what to do, and they're just kind of running everywhere, because it doesn't give you enough time to think, you have no way of planning, strategizing. It's all a lot more random if you're in a lobby of people who are just intent on causing mayhem. Either way, that's a lovely victory, and as you can tell, I am really enjoying my regal pattern that I unlocked in my most recent crown rank. I just love how it looks so much. Look how many beans there are, just all falling down. Or just running with their arms outstretched, hoping to grab me. Also, thinking really fast helps with Hex-A-Gone for me a lot as well. Oh, I thought that tile just disappeared, but I think a bean did actually just completely fall past me. Looking around is one of the most important parts of Hex-A-Gone as well. Just taking some time, getting your actual jumping and movement down to pure muscle memory, so that your brain is just assessing the tiles in the map, seeing where the safest area to go is. Sometimes you might see a big platform, but it'll have 2 beans on it. Sometimes a small platform with no beans on it, and it can often be safer to go to the one with no other players. Now we have another win, which means we've got time for 2 more games. And this one decided to become purple, and someone else decides to grab me. Yes, that's right, there's someone with a bottom half gold wolf, top half Poseidon skin, and they are after me, as you can tell here. They keep coming my direction, but let's see what happens. This could be a very fearsome and tense Hex-A-Gone 1v1. Oh, we got a runner. See, these people have so many tiles that they could just keep to themselves. And Gold Wolf is back. Unfortunately, they did manage to cut me off there and secure themselves a few orange tiles. And now I am the one who's running. And also, the Gold Wolf has almost the exact same costume as the person with the Gold Witch dress in this lobby. They also had very similar usernames. You might be able to see at the beginning of this round, or when if either of them die. That might be spoilering a little bit. Now the Gold Wolf lower half person has many blue tiles still, but they don't have so many purple tiles below them, so all is not lost just yet. But yeah, they actually have very similar usernames as well. They both have the same, like, Unicode character at the end of their names. So, as well as being tough customers, this is why I'm stealing all of their tiles, they may well have been working together. And look, I've just been dive-bombed by the lower half Gold Wolf. I'm getting pretty worried at this point, because I have fallen all the way to the bottom. And there are not many tiles, and I also know a gold wolf person is above me. Or are they? They've died. Their gold witch friend, possibly, is still alive. And I've not got very many tiles left. Can I survive? I jump dive as slow as I can bear to do, using coyote time and everything here to try and be as slow as possible, and it's just enough to get another crown. Whew. So satisfying when we get a game like that. Here's the last one of the episode. I am an emerald green regal cat with little shoes on. But try as I might, I just could not do the challenge again. I think I got quite lucky when I completed it, but there was some element of skill involved as well. Accidentally tripped over a nutcracker there, as you can see. A little bit unlucky. But we're still high up in the game. Anything can happen yet, it's anyone's game. And I am a very nimble cat, obviously, jumping between these tiles. I think a real cat would probably be pretty good at Hex-A-Gone. I think they'd have the right mind for it. Also, they really like to be up high, so they can survey all of the beings that they consider below them in the grand scheme of things. Because let's face it, there is nothing quite as important as a cat, and they know it. Generations of being worshipped by Egyptians have probably played into their mind, and they know that they are worthy of being worshipped. And this cat's got the moves, got the balance, got the poise, got the style. And that's why I'm still left here on the yellow layer, whilst many of the other beans are down the bottom, in the dregs, down on those blue tiles. And if I can make this little jump here, we've got even more yellow tiles to our name. But the people on the blue below are moving quite slow, so I'm gonna have to fall down and join them. 2 of them are cutting each other off. 3 of them are cutting each other off. Where do I go? There's no answer. It looks like I'm just gonna have to be the last one to jump and the last one to dive. A super close crown to end the episode. Wow, what a few games we had there, what a challenge. It was incredibly difficult, but some great wins along the way, I hope you'll agree. Thanks so much for watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. How many crowns did we end off at this episode? I'm getting a bit close to 2,000 now, aren't I? Quite proud of that. Like this video if you liked it, please comment and subscribe, it really helps, and I want to be the best Fall Guys channel on YouTube. I'm really going to try for it this year. I'll see you in the next one, goodbye!